This is not good.
No. Do you want to try again another time,
Um,
or do you
I,
just want to crack on and we'll
I
just?
if it did it
I mean,
twice in like 10 minutes, I think we should try a different time.
you sure?
I think
Um,
so. If that's okay with you, because I want to go call my ISP now and yell at them.
okay. It's a shame. We could just give it a go, and if it happens
Yeah?
a third time,
Okay,
yeah. I
let's
mean,
just keep going then. Where did I cut out?
about 10 seconds ago. I'm at 1:30 on the clock.
Oh, you're at 130? Okay, I'll go back to
Hmm.
130. What was I talking about? Sometimes just talking, I
Uh,
forget what I'm talking about.
about pulling the hard camp, and
Okay,
I was just saying that's something that we hardly ever do when we're in a tri lane. We're just all about kills, 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 kills.
okay.
Okay,
So,
but so you're saying that like I mean, when we're in aggressive tri lane, we're always thinking get a kill as fast as you can, and then sort of. I mean, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying like I'm
yeah.
trying to give you our perspective,
No, no,
and then
that's
you can
good.
tell me why it's wrong. You know?
So should we resume the replay from 130 or and then we can talk
Sure.
what it goes?
Okay,
Okay.
you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play.
So the reason why pulling a hard camp is sort of better is because honestly, like kills really early on aren't worth that much. Like the first blood's really nice to get item, but what really matters in the early game is levels.
Yeah.
So if you can pull out hard camp and you get a double wave, and then you force them out of EXP by like pressuring them, or you burn the region when you have 7 creeps compared to their 4, like you're
Yeah.
gonna come out ahead in the long term. Sometimes if you commit too much to a kill in the early game, and like you burn all your region to get it, the team who had their hero killed actually comes out on top.
Because he comes back full,
Yeah,
doesn't he? So
he comes back
yeah.
full, and then they'll have a lot of regen.
Oh, of course. Oh,
And
that's interesting.
is this just a matchmaking captain's mode game?
Yeah, this
Okay.
is. I think it's ranked actually.
Yeah.
We've been playing ranked. This is Team Scrubnuts is our team.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I mean it's it's top level team. We're all about 3K.
Yeah, I've
MMR,
heard of you guys.
3.2. Yeah, we got a banner and everything. Actually, I think this might just be regular ranked because we don't have banners in it. But there you go. Monkfish tends to be our mid or our carry player. OD Pixel, he also tends to be either carry or off lane, and he's kind of crazy. And then me and Spalty just tend to sort of be the supports and the gankers and stuff. And then Lewis tends to play either a carry or someone like Witch Doctor. Those are his heroes.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we're not like specialists or anything. We suck basically. We absolutely suck. We barely won a game as.
You guys should just always pick whatever feels best to you, like what you're most comfortable on.
Okay.
But you see how the lane, like at the beginning, your Luna was up 6-0 against Joe's 0 CS, but now
Yeah.
they're sort of even, and that's basically just because they had this side pull and you didn't have one.
Right.
So by using the side pull, they were able to control their lane, pull it back towards their tower, and even though your lane started a lot stronger, now it's pretty even now,
Yeah.
and I think they're actually ahead on the XP on you guys.
Oh man. Let me check the graphs. Shit, they are. like the way we always see it is just get to the tower and we'll put a load of damage and we'll get an early tower. But
Yeah.
you're right, because
And,
being able to get those hard camps is really big, isn't it?
Even if you want to get that tower, like you want to be able to do single pulls or stuff like that,
Okay.
and your center just owned. But like if you don't have a double wave to try to get a tower, like if you have a double wave with a Bass Ring and you can push them away from the tower, you will kill the tower just off that double wave. If you have a
Right.
single wave with a Bass Ring, it takes like 3 or 4 waves with a Bass Ring
Ah.
to kill it.
Okay.
It's a lot. I mean, it's a bit different since you have a Jakiro and Liquid Fire is really good.
Yeah.
But in general, you need more than 4 creeps to take a tower.
So would you ever take Ice Path? Because I've watched you play, and sometimes you just like you never take it. Like you just don't rate it
I
until you
think
get
Dual Breath
Yules?
is better.
Hmm.
I usually end up going 1-0-2 or 1-1-1.
Okay.
But usually I get Dual Breath or Liquid Fire at level 1 and I get the other one at level 2. And Ice Path is level 3 or 4.
Okay.
It's just because like stuns are really good late game, but slows are better early game usually, unless they have a
Huh.
blink or something. Because like if you're chasing someone and you stun them for 1 second, you're going to
Yeah.
get 1 extra auto attack off because that's how long it takes you to attack. Like your cooldown between
Right.
attacks is going to be like Luna's right now is 1.25 seconds. But if
Right.
you have a 5-second slow, you're going to get like 2 or 3 auto attacks in because you
Yeah.
can sort of chase them while they're slowed. And then
Interesting.
it's different late game because stuns make it so they can't do anything, right? And late game that matters a lot.
Yeah,
But
because
if
you've got
there's
the burst, haven't
yeah,
you? So you can, yeah.
you can burst them down. They won't get any spells off. They can't BKB. But like early game, slows are stronger.
Okay.
But anyways, you guys are doing a decent job controlling the lane. This is pretty much the best you can do. Like in this scenario, you don't want to pull the lane back too much because they have a pull. So if you pull it back, they're just gonna pull, and then they'll come right back, and they'll get extra pull XP. But this way, you pressure the tower a bit. Something you could probably do is just like if the lane's gonna be up here, you want to keep your supports out of vision as much as possible. And you guys are going ham with the center out. That's some sick coordination.
Me and Spalty do that a lot actually. Jakiro and Skyrath, like that for lane Harris. That seems to be like a really good.
It's really
combo.
strong, and it's really nice how you can use the center out to just destroy them there. And I think you're getting really good damage on the tower. You guys probably could have gone ham on sniper there. Everyone ran at him quickly, but like those types of mistakes where like you could have done something, but it's more of a micro thing. I don't think you should ever focus on them when you're trying to improve.
Okay.
Because like,
well, so don't focus too much on the mechanical stuff and the micro.
Yeah, mostly like the biggest example I'd have is like if someone mistimes a chain stun, like they should never receive any flack for that ever, because like it's the easiest. Like they already know what they did, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the easiest thing to figure out what you did wrong, and like saying something about it's not going to help them at all. I don't think it'll help them learn at all. And then like the things you want to sort of talk about more, like what the decisions you make in the game.
Like what you said about the hard camp, that is way more sort of changing to how we'll play. Like that's definitely because we do aggressive tri lanes a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, god, yeah, all the time. We love it. We want the action.
Yeah,
so
it's good.
Getting the hard camp like that, that's
aggressive tri lanes on Radiant are a lot better than Dire, just because of that hard camp.
God, yeah.
And also, your mid's harder to gank on Radiant just because his hill is smaller and stuff. So sometimes when you're aggressive, if they choose to dodge your aggressive and sort of roam on your mid and offlane, it's easier for you.
You mean how is his? Oh, you mean his hill is smaller because on the Dire side you've got like that big gap.
Yeah, like it's really hard to gank a Radiant mid. That's why like it's not only this, but teams like Shadow Fiend a lot more in Radiant, for example.
Oh, the big ice path.
So, again, this is really good because you guys are utilizing your centrality, and Dual Breath's so good. You go ham on him. It's another free kill. So you guys came out way ahead in this lane. Like, anytime you take their tower, you're crushing them.
So, I mean, because the reason that we always sort of just go mega aggro like that is because we always figured that the quicker we get the tower, the better. Like, if we took the time to pull, but from what you said about pulling that hard camp in and then getting that big wave of 7 or 8 creeps, then we could take it that much quicker, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Oh man, we're gonna win every tri lane we run now, just with that simple piece of advice.
Yeah,
it's
actually really important. It's like, do you guys have a defensive tri lane?
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, we do that a lot.
All right, so like at like 3 minutes or 3:30, I don't even remember, the wagon spawns. So something a lot of teams do is like at 3 minutes 15, they pull a small camp, a single pull, and then they get a double wave with the wagon, and then they take that tier 1 tower.
Oh, that's nice.
So this is like sort of the equivalent of that.
Okay.
Like if you have a stronger aggressive tri lane and they don't block the side cap, I think you should expect to take that tower at the 3 minute 30 mark. Unless they rotate their mid. And the best thing about that timing is that their mids are usually not 6 yet. Usually mids hit 6 around like 4 minutes or like 3:45, depending on like how many creeps are denied if they get killed, etc. So like even if their mid rotates, they won't have the ultimates, and you can get out on time, and then your mid has advantage, stuff like that.
Oh, I forgot they had a void.
Yeah. That hero's good.
Looking at their lineup, right? They've got void, drow, sniper. Do you think that like just getting 3 cores like that all need farm, do you think that's okay at this kind of level? Because I mean, I see that all the time, and we almost always lose to it.
Yeah, it's fine at this level. I think people they don't use space particularly well, I guess. So, like normally Luna might farm all 5 jungle camps in a lane, but at this level she might only farm like the lane and 2 jungle camps. So you have space for another carry, and that's why like I mean, it's not just that, but that's why in pubs you can often run like 5 carries and win the game.
Right.
Yes. But like, as you guys start getting better, like it won't be like that as much anymore. People are gonna start farming better, and like this rotation bottom is really cool because even though like you're in a tri lane, your levels are good enough. Like they're not that far behind the enemy team for the tri lane. Like you can see, like
let me look at the XP graph. Actually, we're actually up. We were up by 2,000, and now we're only up by 500.
Yeah.
So what are we doing wrong in terms of, because we had an advantage and then we blew it. So was it those deaths that did it?
The center death was probably the biggest.
Yeah.
And he's doing work this game for sure. Like his ultimates have helped a lot. He's solo killed the void. He's owning now. He's coming to draw. But like when you're ahead in this patch and you're like level 9 and you give them a kill, you're gonna give them, I don't know, like 2,000 EXP or something, which is really big.
Yeah. Because I saw that thing that Dendy said the other day, where he said that in this current patch, it's like you can have really careful lanes, really well executed ganks and everything. But then
I don't think what he said is true though.
You don't agree with him?
No, because DAC Alliance, they put out some push strats and stuff, and they worked. You can still do strats like that. It's just that like mistakes are punished more, but there's no way you can't just hold an advantage through the late game. It's just now it's more about closing the map than when you have an advantage, just ramble around running for kills.
Right.
Because even if like there are ways to play where like they get 3 lanes and you get their jungle plus 1 set of ancients in 3 lanes, and before you could like do that and then try to kill them too, and now you just hold them steady, and it's like it's a slower way of playing, but I don't know. Yeah, I just don't agree with what he said. I don't even know if I'm saying this right.
No, I get what you're saying. It's interesting.
Anyways, you get a nice ice path on this guy. That's good. That's good. I like how you took Macropyre at 6 actually. I think
it's so good, isn't it?
It's so good. Like if you don't take that, it's quite a big blunder. And another sick ice path. This is good. It's good. You guys probably stayed around a bit too long.
Yeah.
But honestly, it really worked out there, because if you didn't stay around like that, they would have killed Centaur instead of you. So you basically just sacrifice your life for Centaur, and you're level 6, he's level 10. So like that's really good for your team.
Like I always try and put my body on the line like that to save someone, always.
Yeah?
It almost feels like a kill. God, yeah.
That's good.
Like I'll body block and stuff, and because often if you're sort of standing there and you turn around to fight, people will turn at this level anyway. They will turn and fight you, figuring they won't catch the other guy. They'll sort of give up, right? So you can sort of, it's easy to be the presidential bodyguard.
All right. So one thing that's really bad with this game though is that you guys actually have 2 wards in stock right now. So I don't know how you guys feel about wards right now, but
we try to ward often, but the problem is like I'm thinking I want to get my Yules. Like that's all I'm thinking is get that Yules, and I know that like Skyrath just bought a vitality booster and stuff. So I mean, it's just a mistake on our part. We absolutely should. We just often don't. It kind of sucks. This is bad for me. I think I just get punched. Yeah, just sniper doing sniper things.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, but honestly, like it doesn't matter that much, just because if you look bottom, like your Luna's pressuring the tower, and like again, you're level 6 Jakiro, but you really do need to have wards up.
Yeah.
The Staff of Wizardry is sort of like meh, it doesn't really do anything for you. And you're going to get your use eventually. The only time where it's like you absolutely need that use is somehow you're support Jakiro and you're the only form of initiation.
Right.
And bottom
but
lane,
we've got Centaur, haven't we?
Yeah, you got a Blink Centaur. So the use isn't actually that important this game. And like you should probably have like Tranquil Boots, a stick, and wards over the Staff of Wizardry. And your Centaur's actually going pretty ham here. It's a little bit misplaced on the Scrap.
He goes ham a lot. He's Mr. Ham.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's your best player?
In this lineup?
Yeah. Is this like your official lineup? Is this your good one?
No. We mix it. We have stand-ins.
Okay.
Like Shane plays for us sometimes.
Okay. He's not bad,
he's
right?
Quite good. Yeah, he's quite good. I would say OD Spalty is quite good, but I think probably OD. He's certainly got the highest MMR. He's like 4 point something.
Okay.
But sometimes he plays worse than I do, so he'll hate me for saying that, but it's true.
All right. So again, there
because he loves to go ham. Like he absolutely he will never.
Oh,
stop.
so he's like Russian Dota, right, or something? You just run at them.
It's perfect for him to play Centaur, right? Because it's like he can go ham all day.
So you see that death that happened to you there? It actually sort of happened because you have no basic items right now, really. You have a
Yeah,
staff of
no
wizardry, and
wand
you don't have a
and-
stick.
yeah.
Like the Tranquil Boots armor, either of those would have kept you alive there.
Yeah.
And you want to sort of capitalize on your hero strength. So one of your hero strength is that he's really tanky early. And this Void just
Yeah.
backtracked everything.
Yeah, God.
Oh, that's actually amazing. What a great player. That hero's actually so fun to play against.
I think I'd die again. Oh, man.
So one of the things that's happening is like you guys are sort of suffering from like run at them syndrome.
Yeah, God, we do.
Like they have like have like Lion out top, they have Sniper. Like you guys really aren't that farmed right now, even though you got some kills early game. Like you guys need to catch up and push your advantage from getting ahead in the tri lane.
Right.
So if you like Jakiro actually farms the jungle really quickly.
Hmm.
And
Especially
I
with
think,
the macro pyre, right?
yeah, especially with macro pyre. If you stack some counts, you macro pyre. Like that's how you can get your Yo Scepter later.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, like Vision's sort of a problem because if you guys just had a ward on the enemy hill mid, like it's so much easier to fight with Vision. Like you can see when the Void's about to jump, you can see when they're coming at you. It's really easy to jump the Blink Dagger. The biggest difference I think between, like those really high rated pub players that like 6K plus, is that pro players rate Vision a lot higher than the high rated pub players.
I mean, this is just us being bad. Like, I'm embarrassed that we don't have wards still. Like, you told me like
you guys
7
got
minutes
wards on
ago.
someone. Oh no, you bought wards now, but
Yeah.
like your map has been dark for 9 minutes now.
Yeah, yeah.
And like if you ever have 2 wards in stock, you're actually just losing wards at that point because they don't start replenishing when there are 2 in stock.
Yeah, of course. God damn.
Yeah, that is not good. Again, like there's always like instead of fighting there, you can always be like stacking camps. You can try to split push a little bit.
Yeah.
You basically on a team like this, you have to play around your ultimates. Like I have a thing I call it like an ultimate based team, right? So whenever
Okay.
you're like a Panda and a Luna, basically when you don't have your ultimates up, you're probably less than half as strong.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. So you want to take fights when your ultimates are up, and you want to farm safely when your ultimates are down. So right now, you guys don't have Luna, or you guys didn't have Panda, I think, or Luna or something. I think you didn't have Panda. So farming right now would have been really good until they're up, and then now that they're up, you can sort of go for a fight here.
Also, I have the wards and I haven't placed them.
Yeah, that's not good.
Why? Why?
But your Panda's going
Who's
ham on
going
this
in
lion.
solo? Look at him. He wants him.
Yeah, the lion probably shouldn't die there. To be honest, I think Joe can just. Yeah, that's a little bit of a wasted Panda ulti.
Yeah.
And Sniper's sort of going ham on you guys, but
Yeah.
yeah.
He's gonna come and kill me right now, I bet. Here he comes.
Yeah, see, wards would have helped here. Oh, are you juking him?
Nope.
No, there's no jukes.
Nope. The
Make
jukes are
sure,
done.
when someone's hitting you like this and you're Jakiro, especially since he didn't pop mask, if you actually just liquid fired him and dual breath him. Oh, is there juke?
Nope.
Oh no!
Oh man.
But you sort of want to make sure you cast your spells before running, because if you liquid fired
Okay.
him and dual breathed him and ice path him, you actually would have lived there, I think.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
With the once I TP'd, right?
Yeah. So that's sort of unfortunate.
Oh man. God, it's so painful. I don't often watch my games back. Like, I mean, I guess you watch a lot of replays and stuff. Do you watch your own games back?
Not that much actually. Like when I was learning Dota, I never watched a single replay. And I don't think you actually need to watch replays to improve, but that doesn't mean I don't think they're helpful in improving.
Because I've actually, it's funny, I spoke to a lot of pros about it, and I was like, how many replays do you watch? And some of them are like, constantly. And
Yeah.
some of them, like, you were like, occasionally. Like, I guess if it was an exceptional
Like
game
I
or
watch
something happened
other
where...
people's replays like more now, but when I was like getting good in pubs, I like hell no. Like first of all, there's no way I was dedicated enough to watch replays. And then like I think if you're just like very self-critical, oh good ice path and just Scarlet ulti, oh that's so good. That was so good. So you should dual breath the void here. Dual breath. Oh, liquid fire. That's even better than dual breath actually. It lowers more attack speed.
The slow, right?
Yeah, that's good. Oh, centaur.
Yeah, he wanted
I
to blink,
think if centaur went in there, you actually would have killed lion and void there. Maybe Venge.
Wow.
Because you had another ice path coming up. One of the strengths of Jakiro is that your cooldowns are just so low on your 3 spells.
What is
That's
the time? What is the time on you? Is it 2007, 08,
Yeah.
09? Okay, all right,
Yeah.
sweet.
So yeah, so
I have a feeling his blink was cancelled if I remember rightly. I could
nah,
be wrong.
he just there's like a bug or something where like clicking
With
it
the
doesn't.
blink dagger.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
annoying right now. And then, oh, actually, I'm not too sure if people are just saying there's a bug or like because it's funny how people screw it up so much. But
You know what I notice a lot when I play Axe, I play a lot of Axe, and if I'm gonna do the blink call and I press blink Q like bang on top of each other and I'm not quite facing the right way,
yeah,
sometimes I will, because it takes a second for you to turn
Yeah,
into the blink. Do you know what I mean?
the biggest thing is the turn animation, I think.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, because like especially people who come from League or Han, like you don't have turn animations there basically, or you do.
I've
but, like,
actually
they're-
never played either of those games.
Okay.
It's just brain lag. Like that's
Yeah,
it's
I
just
have a
brain
lot
lag.
of brain lag. That's a very serious problem in the Dota community.
See, I got my Yules! Hurrah!
Yeah. You got like you took that team fight. You got your yields. You dropped the macro power to zone. All right. So you got the yields. You save your Luna. Oh, that was so close. If
Oh,
Luna lived
yeah.
there, you probably that would have been so good. But
Yeah.
anyways, so you got the dual breath off on them. It's good. That's good. You hit everyone with a dual breath, and you hit them with a good ice path. So like, I know this feels really good for you because like you just owned them in this fight.
Right.
But if you're trying to improve, you shouldn't look at stuff like this.
No. I mean, I wanted to pick a game. This was a game where I thought I did well,
Yeah.
and you've already
No,
told
that
me
was-
like a million things I did wrong.
How you've been team fighting is good. How the pick off sort of went and like that was not good.
Okay.
But like the team fights are good. But like okay, I lied when I said I never watched replays in Dota 1 because like if I did something really really cool, I'd watch the replay. You know, like. But like, if you really really want to improve, like you can glance at stuff like this team fight, but it's not that useful for improving in my opinion.
Right. But I mean, you've already told me stuff like what I should have bought and what I could have done,
Yeah.
and stuff like the hard camp and stuff. So like, I didn't want to pick a game where we got stomped because it's just there's nothing. Like it's just
No,
continual.
this seems like a good game. It's sort of back and forth.
Yeah.
You got your Yoceptor. You want make sure you keep that liquid fire on the tower. I think going toward that's really good, but if you just kept your liquid fire on the tower would have died like 10 seconds earlier now, and then you would have got
Yeah.
that ward anyways.
And they wouldn't have denied it.
Yeah, and they wouldn't have been able to deny it here.
Yeah.
So it's good that you're getting these wards up though, because you have two of the best wards in the games up. If you can click this ward, nice. Whenever I place that ward, sometimes Roshan just hits me. I get
Yeah.
really
Go.
sad. It's
Yeah.
really
He
annoying.
doesn't like it. You're in his house.
Something to mention is that whenever like your hero like Jakiro, Tranquil Boots actually help a lot. Just because if you have a Yoceptor, you're basically just running at them to get your Yoceptor off.
Right.
So if you come in with Tranquil Boots, which give you, I don't even know, plus 90 move speed, like
That's crazy, isn't it?
yeah, with the Yoceptor, you're ready really fast, and you get a bonus 130 move speed from your Yoceptor and Tranquil Boots. Like I would say, like most of my ganks at Jakiro, I just run up to them and I Yoceptor them,
Yeah.
and it's only because Tranquil Boots and Yoceptor are so good.
I normally get tranks on him, but I think, if I remember rightly, what I thought was that the sniper was just going to keep clicking me down unless I could have something
Okay.
to either run away quicker or use him, ice path him, and then run away.
I see.
Like that was my thinking. But yeah, you're right. It was not good. Also, like I thought if the void comes in, maybe I can quickly use him and then he can't chrono or
yeah,
something.
no,
like-
it's really good. It's just that Tranquil Boots are really cheap.
yeah, and I go
and,
treads. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Tread, I
Why?
mean, it's not the worst. It's really nice to have some armor because you also need to look at their lineup and like they have like line for magical damage, but like if line's casting finger on you, it's sort of whatever. Like
Yeah.
if you die this game on Jakiro, you're gonna die to physical damage. So
Right.
you want some armor, and your allies going ham on them again. Sniper in the
But,
trees.
I think she swapped the sniper up there, which is a pretty nice move. I think.
Yeah. Oh, did Avenge save the sniper? That was
I
pretty
think
good.
so. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, you guys get a kill on the void. And yeah, so right now you're like sort of crazy. You wanna like when you get
What
a
was
vent-
that? What was that, guys? What am I
Okay,
doing?
like
And then
we-
OD goes in against 4.
Alright, so what we should have done there is probably like you were probably excited because your team killed the void and you're like, oh, we're stronger than them now because they have no
Right.
void. But no team's gonna get caught after the void dies usually. Like they might, but it's really unlikely that they will. So if you guys had maybe spread out, farmed their jungle, went to top, you guys would have got like 1,000 extra gold from farming. Your Luna's farming bottom. Instead, like, you sort of threw away the time Void was dead, and then center dies mid. Oh, wait, center died at their tier 3 too?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he dived. He dived
I mean,
after me.
that guy's just crazy.
Yeah. Oh, he's crazy.
I mean, it's fun to play that way. So like,
you wait. There's the dive later that you won't believe.
All right.
Yeah.
I do want to say though that, like, as long as you're having fun, that's the most important part.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, we literally play like this because it is more fun.
Okay.
But when we play our team games, we actually do want to get better.
Okay. Anyways, that's actually good by Skyrath. Like, someone wasting a chrono him to kill him solo.
Yeah.
He's really farmed, so maybe not. But usually, like, that would be like a good pile die death, you know. And then, unfortunately, like, they killed a Luna too, which is a bit less good. But Centaurs go sad. Oh, backtrack.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Right,
oh, the line ran into it because he felt bad for you there, and then now you're gonna have a line too. That's good. That's good. All right, so that was actually it.
Please. Yes, OD. Oh god, he's gonna die to drow. Nope.
Gonna blade my one.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. That's good. Now that you guys have done something, as soon as you win a team fight like that, you need to like be thinking like, what can we get done with this win in a team fight? So the answer here is just you need to get all the lanes pushed in.
Okay.
That's the biggest thing. So like your team, it's really good actually. They all spread out. Panda gets a rune, which is also a good thing. You go farm all the lanes because even though you got a 4-man white, like you can't do anything with it. There's no towers to push. You can't get Roshan. So that's good.
I think it was probably because last time we won a fight, we went ham and all died. So this time we made the right
decision. You guys are learning.
Yeah,
that's good.
We're learning. We're evolving.
You're evolving.
It won't last. We evolve for one fight, and then the next fight we regress. Continual.
Right. That's okay. That's pretty standard Dota.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so Jakiro, there's not that much to talk about in way of items now. Like, you got treads, which is fine. I think you're going 4-staff now. Is it 4-staff?
Yeah,
right,
I really like
4-staff. Depending on team, sometimes it's better to get blink, just because if you're an initiator, you might need to blink into Eos.
Yeah.
Blink plus any instant cast is usually like one of the most broken things in Dota, just because no one can cast BKB against it. It's really sudden, catches people off guard, which Eos is, right?
Yeah.
But 4-staff, I really like 4-staff too, and especially versus.
I mean, I like it because it gives me a bit of sort of mobility when I'm being attacked, but I tend to think very defensively. Like I think I mustn't die, but as the support, I shouldn't really be thinking that, should I?
No, I think you should. I think that's really good actually, because if you just stay alive in fights, you're gonna get extra sets of spells off. Good initiation, good ice path. I like how you guys use the Skyrath Jakiro combo. That combo is actually quite good.
It's really good.
Yeah. They should
I
kill
think
you
he's
all
gonna
here
kill
though.
us all, yeah.
You guys are all dead. Your centaur's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But he wins. He's ownage. And Skyrath is actually really farmed somehow, so. Yeah, so I thought that engagement would go way worse for you guys, but you guys got 3 for 5, which I mean it's not good, but it started with your Luna being picked off. And
like the thing is that Lewis plays the Luna. He often split pushes a lot, and he'll push up really aggressively. Like so, he'll push up as far as their tier 2.
Okay.
Like you saw, we didn't have wards, and I think he got picked off earlier where he was pushed up way past Roshan at their tier 2 bot.
Yeah.
And he got picked off there. He does that a lot, and I mean the thing is sometimes it really works, and he gets farm, and we push towers and stuff. But I mean overall, do you think it's like not great?
That's how I sort of like to play. So. But you have to like be careful with how you do it. And before I talk about that though, I want to say about one thing. Like if their team had thought about what they could do after that team fight, like Roshan should be dead right now. Because they have a Drow and Avenge alive after a team fight. You guys were 5-man wiped. So they would have Roshan now and you guys would be in a lot of a worse spot. So like that's why it's really important to know exactly what you can get out of after you win a little fight. And it's really not easy. Like it's a very experience based thing.
Okay.
And like I know pro players, like I get it wrong all the time. Like I don't know how much I can get after win something. Especially like when buybacks and stuff are involved. You don't know if they have buybacks, you don't know like sometimes you don't even know what spells they still have up.
Right.
But
so what do you think is more valuable? Let's say like for instance, so that fight, you think Roshan is worth more than them getting mid tower?
Oh yeah, because the tier 1 tower is at like 150 HP anyways.
Right.
So at any point they can just go hit that twice with Drow.
Yeah.
So basically, Roshan is usually worth more than towers if it's like more of an even game, just because when you have the Aegis, you can just go as 5 and get that tower.
Yeah.
But if you're doing some sort of push strat, Roshan sometimes isn't that good because, like, if they can't beat you in a 5v5 even if you don't have Aegis, then Roshan's not that important, because getting Roshan means that you have to kill like 7,500 worth of HP, and while that's happening, you're going to be split pushing, they're going to be farming, it's going to give them time to push, like, catch up.
Right. Right. So it's the chance to take it with like 0 loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that's sort of not relevant to the game. That's only for push shots. I think in general, just always take Roshan. It's safer usually. Takes them longer to get to it than like, because if you go for a tower, that's a bit risky. They can always buy out and then kill you.
I mean, we hardly ever buy smoke. Like, how much should we be smoking? We should be doing it a lot more.
Honestly, I don't think smokes are particularly important at this level. If you can use them well, that's really good. Like if you could smoke here and then you could just smoke in a bit earlier, you guys would have went, oh, big stomp, nope. Oh, still big stomp, nope. So this fight is somehow going pretty well for you guys.
Not a great Yules there. I think I saved her.
The Drow Ranger? Who did you use?
I used it on Drow and I think it just saved her.
Nah, that's completely fine. So that fight went really, really good for you guys somehow. I think you guys should have lost that for sure. Your team fight is just a lot better than theirs with Luna and Panda. So like this might be a little bit of an outdraft because like Sniper, Drow, Void don't make any sense together, and they have no big AoE other than a Void. And once they have the Void, there's nothing to follow it up other than auto attacks, which in theory sounds really good. Like Drow and Sniper hit really hard, but you want some like some burst. Like auto attacks are never burst.
Right.
This Sniper is pretty farmed. His 18 kills. He's pretty big. But
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm setting up for OD.
Set him up, and then they come in. The good swap from him. There's a blade melt, so you guys. Big ice path. Oh.
Oh, I'm just gonna die instead.
Oh no.
OD.
Disaster.
I think he dives this forever, if I remember rightly. He's gonna get
That's
something.
good. They're gonna kill both. Nice. That's a good play.
Run, OD! Run!
Does he run? Oh, this is the first time I've seen him back down.
Yeah, for real.
Wait,
I think I might have been screaming at him to run at that point.
That was really good. You probably could have maybe spaced yourself a bit better from that sniper at the end there before you died. Just because you had a little bit on that Hex, and it's really easy for him to kill you. You have no armor. You're really squishy. Even if you had armor, it doesn't matter. He has Mjolnir and Headshot.
So looking at Lewis top, like what he's doing here is fine, right? Like he's just off.
It's really good. He should actually be running into the jungle right now and trying to farm as much there, because the Void's showing top, and it's really hard for Joe to solo kill him if he just has a TP. He does not have a TP. So, like, if he played it well and he farmed these right camps, see Joe farms this right camp. I think she should go farm another one. He actually would have stolen 2 camps from the enemy team. So not only would he get 2 counts of farm, it's also minus 2 counts for enemy, which is basically like double, right? You know. So Droll blinks within 400 range of the Luna, and then the glaives happen, and that was not good control. So
so she should have stayed way back, right?
Yeah, if she blinked 600 range away, she would have killed the Luna for free. But your Panda comes in, he lifts up the Void. It's good, it's good. He should stun the Lion again and kill him. We get a Luna clips on nothing, stomp on nothing, Void still dies. Yeah, I love casting games like this. I should just go to random pubs. I just love it, just cast them. It's really fun, actually.
It is fun.
I don't know what's happening. Anyways, you catch an arm with...
You can never tell what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
You think, oh man, they've lost this fight. It's like, wait a minute.
When Droll's running at that Luna, I'm like, alright, Luna's going to read a free kill. And then the Droll blinks beside her, so her ultimate turns off. And then she mantis so that Luna gets glaives. It's just so good. But anyways, you got some really good picks with Drow Ranger there. And you're pressuring this tower. You should probably liquid fire. Don't be too scared here. There's only 2 of them left. Scarlet is going ham. You should Yo Scepter him here. You get a nice ice path. You get a nice... You should always dual breath before you run, usually, just because...
Okay.
I shouldn't say always. Like, you have to judge it yourself, but, like, you have to remember, like... If you dual breath him, he can't blink for, like, 8 seconds. Because he's a blink dagger. And even if he turns to chase you, like, he has a 30 whatever % slow on him.
Yeah,
oh, it's 40 now. Amazing. They keep changing that shit. So that's good to keep in mind. I like how you're farming the enemy jungle here. You always want so I sort of have a general rule. It's like just this for like basic wards in play. If you can stay on the enemy side of the map, you're usually winning the game.
Okay.
So for wards, like if you don't know how to ward, just shove them as far towards their base as possible. And the reason that's good is because like if you look at sort of I don't know like a heat map of a Dota game,
Right.
like you're gonna spend like 70 to 80% on your side of the map, like most players
Yeah.
will. But so that means if your wards are on their side of the map, you're gonna have a higher chance of seeing them. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
So,
no,
yeah?
absolutely. And then,
And
then
then-
we would know, for instance, when we could farm their jungle
Yeah.
or when we could push and stuff like that. Yeah.
And like when you're farming their jungle, like what Luna did, if she had farmed these 2 right camps when Dro was about to farm them, it's not just like plus 2 like 260 gold or whatever for the 2 camps. It's also minus 260 gold for the enemy team, which is really really good.
Right.
And so that's just a general theory with Dota. Like farming your own jungle is good for gold. Farming the enemy jungle wins you the game.
Mm.
Uh,
We haven't like stacked the ancients more than once. Like occasionally we do
yeah,
it, but
I mean that's probably on Luna. She has a HOTD. She should have a creep doing it. She can share control with her allies, and then they can
Yeah.
do it for her if they want. Honestly, at this point, not that important. The most important thing, like at this level, is just learning how to push out lanes.
yeah.
Like, what your center is doing, except he probably should have stopped here because this is crazy. But you know that guy's crazy. I know he's crazy. But
Yeah,
like
he's great.
basically, the reason pushing lanes is really good is because you see how this bottom lane's push. Lion has to run there to defend it,
Right.
and then boom, you see one hero. So when you see one hero on the map, you know that they can't be 5-manning you somewhere.
Right.
So you can farm a bit safer. If you have 2 lanes pushing, usually you'll see like 2 or 3 heroes, and then you're super safe to farm. So the
Right.
reason why what Lewis does sometimes when he split pushes is really bad is because I think what he does is he sees pro games. It's like, oh, they're always split pushing. And you get
Right.
a lot of farm this way. And it's really good. But the reason why you can split push like that in pro games is because your teammates always push out the other lanes. So
Yeah.
when they push out the other lanes, you see enemy heroes, and say they need a specific combination of 2 heroes to kill you. Like say Bane plus 1. If the Bane shows, then all of a sudden you're not worried about it. You can split push your heart's content.
Right. Right.
So
No, that's interesting because I was playing. I played with Blitz the other day, and he was just before I played with him. He was commentating on his own game, and he said that the reason that they won the game so hard was because the Nyx was visible on the map almost all the time. Oh shit!
Manta, BKB. Oh, that's really good by Luna. Where's your team? Never mind, not good by Luna. I thought center was closer, but so team fights like this are maybe good to look at like for how you can team fight better, but never take like if you miscast a spell, never take that too.
Okay.
Yeah. And your Scarth is really farmed for support. Everyone's pretty farmed this game, but shit, what was I gonna say? I had a somewhat important point. So you guys own them. Centaur comes in. Oh, against Void, especially when he goes Mjolnir. Like, wait, Void didn't go Mjolnir. Void has no items. Sniper went Mjolnir. Sorry, against Void in general though. Like, if you can get BKB off before you Chronos, that hero doesn't do any damage. His bash is magical. Usually they go Maelstrom and Mjolnir, which is also magical. So, even though you're disabled in the Chronosphere, you still need to get that off. Anyways, you guys are pushing. This game's probably over at this point. But back to
believe me, there's still plenty of room for us to throw.
All right, okay.
Plenty of room.
So while this is happening, so you guys, I mean, if this is a competitive game, you guys should be discussing is like, if they have buybacks, what's our plan? What's our plan to buy back here?
Right.
And it'll be like, get the racks and get out because it's really low. And then like, what are we doing after this? So they don't have Chrono. Their catch is pretty mediocre because of that. We still center out to get out. Maybe we can hit top a bit before we get out.
Okay.
Or if you just want to get back and play it safe, that's fine too.
Okay. Because
But
I mean,
you guys-
normally, once like the danger men start coming back, we just leave. Especially if there's like 10 seconds left.
As long as you guys do it all together. Like,
Yeah.
that's where team play is really important, right?
Yeah.
Back to what Blitz said, which I think is really important. A lot of heroes, like you can't show on the map basically,
Yeah.
or otherwise you're losing the game. So Nyx, for example, when he shows on the map and he's the only one who can kill Blitz, who is probably Storm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if Blitz is only vulnerable to that Nyx, and Nyx is showing the map, Blitz can do whatever he wants. So if Nyx was sitting in the jungle or sitting at ancients, hitting ancients, killing 1 ancient per minute, he would be contributing a lot to the game.
Look at this feed, by the way. This is me feeding horribly. I think I see the courier and I go crazy.
All right. Let's see this.
Nope. I think I live.
Oh. Even if you die here, you just as long as you type worth in all chat, like it's good.
Look at my wings.
Oh man, and the bait on the void. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Turn around.
Oh man, I thought that went way worse. I thought that went way worse. I've done that so many times where I've like got an invis and I wait by the secret shop for the courier and I die getting it.
That's actually really good. I like that though.
It's a fun
play.
play.
Courier. It is.
When it comes off, but it rarely does. Man, I should have picked a game where we got rolled. I feel bad now. People are gonna flame me for this.
Yeah? I don't know. Like I think you can learn from pretty much every game. Like
but
even if it's
I really didn't want to. Sorry, go ahead.
Even if it's like a 15-minute game where like one team stomps, I can definitely still learn from it. You guys should be more scared of backdoor protection. Anyways, you guys are trying to fight here. Like the thing I love about the games like these is that like it doesn't matter what the situation or the odds are. Like you guys just fucking run at them and fight them. It's really like one of you gets picked off, and then they should have an advantage.
This is it. This is the play. OD goes ham.
Right. It's starting to be pretty ham. All right.
He never quits. He is never quitting on this.
He's going to fountain.
OD, why?
That's good. No, he's creating space for bottom. Look at that. He's not creating very much space, but
I guarantee you he had no idea that's what he was doing.
Yeah, probably not the best. So Luna's hitting the throne tower is also probably not the best. He's probably rerunning top, hitting that since like they're creating space for you to fountain and bottom. Another thing is like I know it's not your hero, but I really didn't like Luna's build. Like I don't think like drums and HOTD don't make sense together really. Just because one's a farming item and one's a fighting item. And they're two very small items. Like Luna, I mean she's not poor by any means, but like you don't want to have all 6 slots filled up. Like she's 6 solid with a TP and Satanic at like 20k net worth. Like that's not that good.
So do you think, especially because he hasn't been using the Helm of the Dom to stack at all, he would have been better off like just getting the drums and then, well, he's got a Satanic now, but like getting the drums and something else, or just not getting the drums?
Favorite build when Luna was a good hero was Treads, Drums, Manta.
Okay.
Into like BKB or whatever. I really like that one. Or if you want to go HOTD, that's fine too. But you can just go like Treads HOTD Manta or Treads HOTD BKB. That's fine.
Do you fight early with that rather than farm?
I think in Dispatch you do it based on your ultimate again.
Okay.
So like whenever your ultimate's down, you're farming. Whenever your ultimate's up, you're pushing or fighting.
Okay.
And it's a way to play Dota that makes it really simple, basically. Like just playing off ultimates.
Yeah.
Like,
do you think it makes you too predictable, or do you think at 3.2k MMR, who gives a shit?
I don't think it'll ever matter in pubs. Like you can be 7k MMR, it won't matter. Like just fight when your ultimate's up, farm when your ultimate's down. It's a very good standard to play the game by.
Okay.
But I guess you're right, it makes you predictable, but like it's sort of predictable in the way of so what? Like they know you're not fighting now, like what can they do? Like as long as you're not running into them like Scarlet Mage. Like it's gonna be fine, right? And like Luna. Hey, chrono him. Hit. Alright. You can probably just tank that chrono and kill her, Void, but that's cool. That's fine. So that turned out a bit badly. So this is a bit of the throw you talk about, but they still create a little bit of space. You're Jakiro, you're hitting the towers, hitting the Raxes, I mean. Make sure you're focusing the same one. See, you guys are hitting the melee one, but you're not going to get it, so this is all going to regen back up. Scepter doesn't really do much here. He's going in. Oh, he's going in. See, this is just great, like everyone's dead, but he's just running at them and they can't do anything to him. Like, it's just so great to see that. So he went in.
Yeah. Classic OD pixel.
Yeah. I mean, those are the fun ones, right? Like, I bet he's like screaming when he does that.
No.
No, he's just crazy.
I'm like the weird thing is when I do stupid shit all the time, but I still flame my team hugely, right? Because it's Dota. I mean, you got to.
Okay.
So not in a terrible way. I hope.
No, I mean, like one of your first videos, you're like, pick 4 friends who you sort of like, but you don't really like because you're gonna hate them. Like that was
Yeah.
I have never heard a more true statement. That was good.
It's true, isn't it?
It's true. But yeah, I mean, as long as you're having fun. Honestly, the biggest part of improving is just having fun. Because if you ever get sick of the game, like you're not gonna get better.
Right. Well, I've got 3,000 games, believe it or not, and I still play it every single day.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I can't imagine how many games in Dota I have actually.
God,
Like if I wasn't making any money off it, I'd be really depressed because I'm pretty sure I've done like put more time into Dota than anything in my life, like school, anything,
yeah.
and it's not even close. So there's that.
I mean, 3,000 hours. I mean, that's probably more like 4,000 hours for me. You've probably put in like.
I've probably put in over 20,000 hours in Dota. Like in
God.
total.
I was gonna say 12 or 13, but 20. Holy shit!
I think so. I think 20 is about. So I
God
played since like
damn.
Dota 1, and you know, like if I include
Right.
like theory crafting, reading guides, you know, me and my bunch of nerd friends, like we'll talk about Dota. Like I put a lot of thought in working into the game. But anyways, so at this point, you guys basically just have to group up to win the game. Their lineup sort of sucks at this point. Like you'd
Okay.
think it'd be really good with 3 carries, but they're basically just too easy to jump. They don't have any disengage. They don't really have any save. And Void has no items. Like, Aghanim's is a really bad item, to be honest, on that hero. And he has no BKB, so it's really easy to just silence him and kill him.
Right. Because he doesn't really have much damage, does he? Like, he can do the
No,
chronosphere.
he doesn't.
I guess their plan was he pops the chrono and Drow and Sniper do all the damage. I mean,
So-
that might be what he's thinking.
Yeah, he's basically pretending to be Tidehunter, except Chrono's
Right.
worse than Ravage. And that's why I don't really like the like eggs refresher version of Void. I think it's sort of a waste of the hero.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's so good if you give him items?
Because Void is really scary when he can pop Chrono BKB and just kill 2 of your allies. And right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
like I'm not scared of this Void. And
Right.
he's like probably first pick material in this patch. Or I think he is if you have a good Void player. And like your first pick can't just be a walking Chrono and that's all. Like there's no way. It's unless Chrono is like global. Like it's not worth
Right.
it.
So what about the Ags on Jakiro? What do you think of it?
I don't think it's that good.
You don't think it's hilarious to see that fire?
I mean, it's pretty good in that sense, especially that Roshan. Sniper doesn't feel like living. Oh, big Chrono!
We
and then-
all walked into
Yeah.
that.
So it doesn't matter, because they do no damage at all. And now they're all dead. You see that egg? That egg's actually owned that fight.
Look at that shit!
But, like, it's a really cool item, but... Like, a Dagon's better, to be honest. Or a Blink.
Oh, wow.
Stuff like that. Or
If I
Veil.
bought a Dagon, people would be like,
Dagon's,
oh my god.
Dagon's a good item.
Okay.
It's not good when you buy it first and you cast every kill, and that's all you do all game.
Right.
But it's good in the sense that it's 400 magical damage. Like, just that. So, like, on Skyrath, you should never build Dagon Scepter. Ever. If you want something, build a Dagon or, like, the Deathblade. I would get a Blink or a Force Staff here.
Okay.
But, like, you never want eggs or Skyrath. Like, Dagon is pretty good.
Because we normally get really scared against lineups like this, like
Yeah.
the 3-core lineup, because we just end up getting punched to death
Okay.
really quickly. But yeah, all right, that's
Right,
good.
So this game's pretty much over. Is there... I don't quite know what to go over, because, like, nothing makes sense to me in this game. It's sort of... like, basically the things you need to improve on the most, really, like... It's sort of hard to say for the support this game, but it's
Okay.
going to be farming patterns. Like, farming patterns are the biggest thing. Like, how you push out lanes to pressure the enemy so they show the hero so that your Luna can split push.
Right.
Another thing is, like, you don't want to just keep running 5 heroes at each other mid. That sort of happened, and that's why you guys got a disadvantage.
Yeah, we
'Cause
do that all the time.
Oh, yeah, it's
'Cause
fun.
we're so focused on not losing mid tower. Like
Okay.
we're obsessed with it. And I mean, how wrong are we to think that like mid tower is this big deal?
The mid tier one's the most important tower in the game. So,
Right.
like, it's good that you're focused on it, but you sort of have to realize when you have to just cut your losses. Because
Yeah.
you don't need 5... Like, I think my favorite thing in the entire game of Dota is, like, the simplicity of the TP scroll and sort of what it does. Because the TP scroll means that you don't need 5 heroes to defend a tier 1 tower. It means that you can sit 3 heroes there and have 2 heroes TP in or something like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it means that they cannot take 5 heroes, sit them in the river, and just start to harass your mid tower. Because if they do that, then your other 2 heroes, because you're only defending with 3, are going to be farming, they're going to be split pushing, and then even if they get that tower, they're going to be at a gold deficit, a EXP deficit. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I like the TV scroll makes Dota a much better game. Like, it helps out a lot, basically, in that
Okay.
sense. So, you can defend that tower, but don't overcommit to it. We saw that game, you could have been stacking a bit, maybe. I think your item choices were, like, I say you should go on Trankos and all this stuff, but, like, the amount that actually matters is very
Yeah.
small. The reason I like talking about that is because, especially for item choices, these are things that basically should be done ahead of time if you're getting serious about getting good. I don't know what point you're at in Dota if you just want to get good for fun, but like you should basically have already thought of situations in which certain items are good, and then when it comes to the game, you don't need to think about it in game at all. You just know.
Yeah. Because I mean,
That,
if I'm dying a lot, I tend to be defensive and just
yeah,
grab treads so I
and
don't die so much. But
yeah, I don't know how like you know how dying works with gold loss or
yeah, I
okay.
mean, so I lose like my
So use like 30,
unreliable
30
gold
times your
kind of
level
thing.
of unreliable gold. So if you buy
Okay.
like small items when you're sort of behind, you know, you buy your tranquil boots, you buy your wand stuff, you buy wards, TP stuff like that, you'll lose less gold.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Okay. Okay. I would like to first of all say thank you from me and my stream. They thank you a lot because honestly, most of the guys who watch my stream are around my kind of level. Like I play with them quite often, so they probably learn. And they've a few of them have already said they learn a lot from watching the stream. Even though you may not think it, you may say, "Oh, there's not too much to go over." At my level, that is like the advice you give is huge. So thank you
okay.
for that.
Uh, one more thing though, like I said all this stuff, but none of it's as important as just like practicing your last hitting and stuff if you want to improve your MMR really fast.
Yeah.
Like if you just get good at last hitting, you can get to like 5k MMR really easily.
Wow.
Just like
So just
if you play Luna every game and you get every last hit lane and you just run down a lane, push it, and then you know when to back and you go to jungle, you're gonna get like 5. I would say higher than 5k. I'd say like 5.5k just by doing
wow.
that. Like you don't need to know how to team fight or any of that stuff. You just a click because you have more items. Like it's like something I like to say is like it's really hard to be bad when you have a 6k item on them. Like if you have a
Yeah.
butterfly and they don't, like you, it's really hard to be bad at the game, right? Like you just a click,
Yeah.
and it's
Because
sort
we
of
often lose like that. Like we'll be
yeah.
thinking we're doing okay, and then someone will emerge from the jungle or from their lane and have like 3 items, and we're way behind, and we just think, oh shit, we lost, guys, because the void or the whoever got too farmed. So do you think like the most important thing in the game, bar none, is farming for everybody?
Um, I mean, I don't want to put it that way because you don't want 5 people on your team farming,
Right.
but like it's making use of space basically. That's what farming is. It's like making use of space,
Okay.
and like you do need to like when you have someone farming really well and pushing out lanes like that, it also makes it easier to gank because you see 1 or 2 people defending a tower. Like, oh, there are 3 people somewhere else. We can smoke on them, and that's how you use smokes.
Yeah.
That's why like you need to achieve these things, all these things, before you can really use smokes.
Yeah.
Because it's really
Because
obvious if you're just 5 heroes missing.
that's the thing. We'll often be like nothing's happening, or they're all farming and we can't cross the river, and we'll just go like, let's buy a smoke and let's
Yeah,
try it.
and like
And
sometimes it
we all it
works.
never works.
Really,
It
never.
never works. Yeah, hardly
Don't
ever.
you like sometimes you just accidentally run into them though, right?
Yeah, yeah, but it's
Like
like
it's
1 in 10.
yeah, like that's the problem. Like it's smokes are really obvious unless you get the lanes pushed out basically. That's a really big part of Dota.
Okay. I'm going to try and put all this stuff into practice immediately before I forget it. I've got to focus on this stuff because normally I get great advice and then I completely forget it. So I will try and remember it. Because like I got Blitz to coach me on a Storm game one time, and I played and I did really well. And then I played another game of Storm and I did really well. And then from that point on, I went like a week or two without playing Storm, and it was all gone. It was all completely forgotten. So when you play, do you just like play whatever hero you want, or do you just play like just a few heroes and just play them endlessly?
Uh, I think if you're trying to improve, so basically how MMR works is that everyone's hopefully getting better at Dota at the same time, right? Like
Yeah.
anyone who's playing should be always improving. And that means that there's like I don't know if it should be called MMR inflation, but basically everyone's getting better, so it's hard. Like if you stay at the same level, your MMR will decrease. Like
Yeah.
your real MMR, not your number, because your number doesn't decrease. So
Mm.
how you get to higher MMR in the long term is that you improve faster than the curve.
Right.
So I think that the best way to improve faster than the curve is to sort of have better understanding of the game, which means you have to know how to play every hero.
Yeah.
That's how I think about it. Because when I learned, like I'm a really big nerd, so I like learned about every single hero. You know, I read what they did, I memorized all the spells and stuff like that, and that helped me sort of understand the game a bit more. You see these people who like they get really high MMRs by only playing one hero. Like
Yeah.
they're good at pubs in that one hero, but they're not good at Dota.
Hmm.
So
Because I mean, like last Christmas, not the Christmas just gone, but the one before, I did the A to Z challenge for the first time. So I
yeah,
played heroes like Shadow Fiend and OD and stuff like that I'd never played before. So I'm not someone who could just look at the numbers and the stats and analyze them. So do you think like the A to Z thing is like a really good way? Because I got a huge amount from doing that, just learning the enemy heroes, like the ones I don't play that always fuck me up. I'd be like, okay, I'm so glad I played OD because now I know what he does. I mean, that seems to me like a good place. But a lot of people say that playing all those heroes is really hard because when you play a hero you've never played before, you feel like you're not learning anything because you just lose the game for your team.
okay. Um, no, I think it's really good to know all the heroes for sure. And those people are right. Like you're going to lose the game for your team if you don't know what you're doing because
Right.
MMR is weird in that if you play a different hero, you might be like 1,000 MMR better than what it says, or you might be 1,000 lower.
Yeah.
But I think you need to, like I did a video on like breaking into the pro scene or something. I was just talking about like what the prerequisites for getting good at Dota were, and what I think is that you basically need to at least win once on every single hero in the game. So that's
Mm,
like at least 100 wins, which is probably around 200 games. Game plus kill time is probably around an hour, so it's like 200 hours in Dota, which is
right.
a full course load in college for a semester. So like it's a lot of work, and then like you think about it, like you've won once on every hero, and you're still shit at the game, right? Like you
Mm,
like so Dota's really hard to learn, but I think it's an important step, and it helps you get better a lot faster if you can play every hero, or at least you have a basic understanding. Because like when you play the hero, you don't just improve on the hero, you also are really good against at playing against that hero too.
right.
Like I'm sure like one of the Earth Spirit pickers, if someone picked Earth Spirit against them, they'd be a lot better at dodging the spells than a normal person, or maybe not because the hero's Imba, but like something
God,
like
he
that.
is. God, it's terrifying. He's too good. I can't stand him. He was rubbish. He was amazing, and then he was rubbish, and now he's
He
amazing
was
again.
he was always really good in the right hands,
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
true.
But
Yeah.
like no, he that hero. I hope. Well, they're just adding heroes to captains mode just randomly, so he'll probably get put in sometime. But
Yeah,
yeah,
probably.
hope he never
So,
gets put in.
if you could pick three heroes right now that you are saying these are the most OP heroes in the game, who do you think they are?
Like in all of Dota.
In
Um,
all the heroes you can pick.
I don't really. The problem with that question for me is that I don't know any of the new heroes. Like I'm sure Earth Spirit's number one, but I don't know how to play him. It's not
Okay.
in captain's mode, so I never practice him. But I'm
Right,
sure
right.
Earth Spirit's number one, and I don't know who the other ones are to be honest. They're probably in captain's mode. Like Juggernaut's really strong, or like Doombringer's like bullshit, you know. But he's probably not first pick. He's just a bullshit hero. And then like the really beautiful thing about Dota is like Broodmother in a game can situationally be the best hero in the game.
Hmm,
But if you pick her first, you're gonna lose every game
right.
unless you have like there's like one team that did that and they won. But like that's why it's really hard to define the strongest hero in Dota, and that's the Earth Spirit.
Unless it's Earth Spirit.
Yeah, unless it's Earth Spirit. I'm pretty sure that hero's just bullshit. Like there's no way that hero's too much.
Okay. All right. Thanks very much for doing this. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay. I'm gonna stop now because I got to go to bed. It's like
Okay.
1:15 midnight. But we could do this again, where a game where I feed mercilessly if you like.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it live. Actually, you can play like a normal game or something. I can coach your team.
Oh, dude, that would be amazing. Can we do
Would that
that?
be good? Yeah, we should do that. We could have a
Oh,
series.
sweet.
I could call it a no. I had a deal with my friend because he's really bad at Dota, and
Okay.
I was gonna make a series, right? Because I was thinking of trying to do educational content for a long time, but like I never did it because I was lazy. But anyways, we're gonna do like learning to learn while losing Tuesdays
Okay.
because like he was so bad, so we'd always lose, right? But like the most important thing in Dota, like when you lose, you should be able to learn a lot from it. So
Yeah, yeah.
learning to learn while how to learn while losing is really important.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, sweet. Yeah, we should definitely do that, dude. I would
Yeah, that'd be fun.
absolutely love that. All right,
I'd be down.
sweet. Does it have to be a Tuesday?
No, 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 no. That's no. Just any
Okay.
day. We'll
All
set
right,
something
good.
up.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye. Alright, and I guess that was my special replay analysis with Terry and Flax. Thanks for watching. This will go on my YouTube, and I'm gonna turn the screen off my stream so that I can tell where it ends. I'm gonna go get water. So thanks everyone for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe, whatever. Follow me on Twitter, blah blah blah. Follow me on Twitch. Yay!
connected. Channel switch.
Yo, are you guys playing?
Nah.
You wanna play?
Sure.
What play?
Dota, CS, anything? I'm streaming.
I have no
play
preference.
anything.
Let's do Dota
Let's play
then.
Dota.
Do you make the party?
Yeah, sure. What's your name right now, Apricot?
I think it's just Lamper Cat.
Or what
Oh,
the
but
hell?
I'm in a different game right now.
Oh, okay.
Peter is in is queuing. He tells us not to snipe him.
Hello.
Snipe him.
Let's snipe him. You want to snipe him?
Hell yeah, invite me. I'm in Dota now, I think. Yeah.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, give me a second.
How do we snipe him? We need 5.
Is he playing with Frankie? Who's he playing
He's
with?
playing with Mario. His shit dumpster stack, he calls it.
Who's the just people?
Sure. Where's the D-Chow?
Oh, just come on.
You should use push to talk, D-Chow.
Okay.
You got background noise of your washroom.
Don't think I can queue for this.
Try. Do it now.
God damn it, D-Chow. I'll go on my
I'm
Smurf.
off by 17 MMI.
I'll go on my Smurf.
MMI.
Oh no.
If you want, it's fine. I don't have to play then.
Ah, it's fine.
Off by 18 MMI.
User joined your channel.
You're the party leader, D-Chow. Get him in.
Wait, I'm not logged on yet. Takes me a bit.
Yeah. Do you guys want sushi today?
Can't.
I'm out. I have plans.
What hockey do you guys use?
I use the mouse button.
For what?
Push to talk.
Oh, I use... Wait, you guys just don't have an auto?
D-Chow's got background noise.
Is there still the
it's
snow
up
map?
to you.
Is there still the
It's
snow
fine.
map?
I'll
Wait,
check.
I re-queued.
Microphone muted.
Gonna be right back. I'm drinking some soup.
Alright, they got a game, but someone was AFK and didn't accept.
Who are you sniping?
Of the Peters. Yeah, we didn't get them.